You want to get girls. Don't chase butterflies. Build your own garden and they will come. I'm sure you've heard of this advice before. Focus on yourself, king. Become a lone wolf, a sigma male. So much focus that he looks like a weirdo, socially awkward nerd who's still unlikable to girls after all the self-improvement he's done. Focus on yourself. Don't get into romantic relationships so soon because it will distract you from your purpose. You can get a better girl in the future if you focus on yourself. Bullshit. They give these excuses just because you don't have a girlfriend. And it's definitely not because you can't pull any girls, because you're that unpopular ignored kid, because you don't express yourself clearly and navigate the world with direction. Face reality. If that 10 out of 10 girl suddenly appeared in a room and confessed to you, you will accept it. You want girls in your life and you only focus on yourself because you have no other choice. Be honest to yourself. Are you truly able to focus on yourself? Life is not just about success, it's also about social life, health, fun and love. And if you don't have any of these other parts of your life settled, then you can't truly focus on yourself and your purpose. So if you're lacking in love, which you probably are if you're watching this video, you will be stuck in this cycle of pretending not to care about other girls, but in reality, you still get thoughts about her, and you will distract yourself unconsciously, and you don't make the moves on her not because you want to focus on yourself, but because you don't dare to. Think about how that will affect your identity. Deep down, you know that you are just afraid. As a man, you must live with freedom, dominating every situation you're in, living true and honest to yourself. Instead of focusing on yourself, this is what you should do. If you like a girl, approach her and talk to her, but just talk casually about anything normal. Don't overthink it. Make friends with her. And now I know that sounds weird because why would you want to make friends with someone you don't want to be friend zoned in? Don't you feel good when you talk to her? Don't you feel free? Don't you feel like you have the balls and you're actually chasing something you want? Being friends with her is much better than being a stranger to her trying to improve yourself while you're actually obsessed over her. Here is one important rule that you should remember though. You can't want a girl more than she wants you. The feminine energy is to follow their emotions, to live without stress, and the masculine energy is to make the right decisions no matter what emotions you are feeling, to live with direction. When a feminine woman meets a man who isn't masculine, who doesn't make their own decisions with confidence, she can't trust him to lead her. And guess what will happen to her feminine energy? It will disappear, and she will express her own masculinity to get away from you. So this is the number one reason they say you should focus on yourself. It shows masculinity, the fact that you're working towards improving your life. Something about that makes a girl attracted to you. Now with all that said, this is how focusing on yourself actually should look like. Have discipline, mental strength, work hard, focus on your purpose, all of that. But if you feel like it, if you see a gap, approach them for a few times as a side quest. And if you feel they are not welcoming or they don't approach you back, then it's time to stop, go back to work, and feel good that you have talked to her. This way, you can actually focus fully on your purpose because you know that you have lived with freedom. This video is not really to give relationship advice, but you should learn to stop finding excuses to be that weird Sigma kid alone and instead start becoming social, especially with girls, because that is also part of your self-improvement. To you, joining us on this journey of self-improvement, our future is bright.